Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard to Toxin Webinar. Hello， 歡迎大家嚟到我哋今日第13期嘅 Toxin。那各位帥哥美女們，大家晚上好，我是你們今晚的主持人 Grace. A very good evening to our beloved audience. I'm your host for tonight, Grace. So our topic for our live for today will be doing in English. So stay tuned. 我们 Toxin 将会在每周五晚上9点给你带来最新的研讨会课题，记得留守我们的 Facebook 官方网站，获取更多最新的消息。Our Toxin series will be held every Friday at 9 p.m. to keep you updated with the latest health topic. Remember to stay tuned to our Facebook page to receive the latest news. 那我们今天的研讨会主题是常见的错误运动姿势与脊椎侧弯运动。Our topic for today is Common Exercise Mistakes and Scoliosis Exercises. 那我们举办这个活动的口号是疫情先问情，医者有使命。Our physicians are on a mission to share their knowledge and expertise during this pandemic. 接下来呢，就是到幸运抽奖环节，我们会在每周的线上研讨会中抽取一位幸运儿来赢取我们中心价值300几的免费体态分析与治疗。Tonight, a lucky winner will be selected. He or she will be entitled to win a prize worth up to 300 ringgit of free treatment with full body and posture analysis. 那要怎样才可以参与呢？很简单，首先填写幸运抽奖的 Google Form， 然后去到我们的 Facebook 和 Instagram， 搜寻 Sin Osteopathic， 给我们点击一个 Like 和 Follow。接下来呢，就是在 Facebook share 我们现在的这一个直播，记得 tag 3个朋友，然后设置为公开，这样呢，您就有资格成为我们的幸运儿。So to participate in this lucky draw, firstly is to fill up the lucky draw Google form, and then you will need to follow our Facebook and Instagram. Share this live on your Facebook and tag 3 friends. Remember to set your profile to public in order to participate in this lucky draw. 那我们会在研讨会的尾声呢，公布得奖的幸运儿，所以呢，你们记得要打起12分精神，留守到最后。我们的幸运抽奖活动将会在9点45分截止。We will announce the lucky draw winner at the end of the live session. Remember to stay tuned until the end. Lucky draw registration will stop at 9:45 p.m. 那我们很有幸呢，可以邀请到今天的 Shana 来跟我们分享今天的这个话题。那接下来呢，我们就欢迎我们今天的主讲 Kia、Shana 和我们的院长 Sky. Let's welcome our guests of today.Shana, Kia, and Dr. Sky.
Hello. Hi, 大家晚上好。
晚上好。
今天我们很荣幸的请到我们的物理治疗师 Shana 为我们分享关于一些运动上的迷思，什么是正确的运动，什么运动的姿势你是做错了，你是不知道的。他都会一一为你们去解答，所以你们有什么关于那些运动上的问题，都可以写在我们的那个 comment sections， 然后大家可以跟我打个招呼。Hello, Eileen， 你有運動冇？呢段時間Eileen 運動很厲害，近期他運動很厲害，他 fit 了很多啊，他告訴我。所以你又咪做好多運動 Eileen。So, 如果大家有什么运动上的问题，都可以提上来。OK， 今天我们很荣幸请到我们的 Shana 跟 Kia。
Yeah, so if any of you have any question regarding exercise mistake, if you feel like you're not sure that you're doing it right or wrong, you can always comment in the comment section below, and me and Shana will try to answer all the questions that you guys had.
大家刚进来的朋友可以跟我打个招呼啊 Say hi to us, say hi to our Shana, our physiotherapy Shana. Shana, can you please introduce yourself a little bit?
Oh yeah, sure. So I am Shana, physiotherapist, and I work for Sin Osteopathic, and yeah.
Hi, Alia.
You can tell like briefly how your previous experience.
Oh yes, I was working as physiotherapist for 4 years before I joined this company now. So I was working in a private center, dealing with a lot of patients for of course, and yeah, more focused on exercise as well. So yeah.
Hi, Crystal，你好，宝明你好，宝明，听说你今天收到一个徒弟啊，恭喜！
Alright, so without further ado, we will start with the FAQ first. So here I'll be asked some questions to the crowd. So how many people here are actively doing exercise? So those are doing exercise.
你们谁有很 frequent do exercise 的，就是很经常做运动的吗？阿丽亚，你是经常做运动的吗？还是 Crystal 你没有做运动？你应该没有做运动哦，你这样忙工作。OK， 嗨，文定，他很勤力做运动啊，我知道他穿着那个鞋垫走很多啊，他有讲他有 morning walk。
That's good.
Busy item do.
Okay, so besides that, I think now because it's MCO, I mean before that it's MCO, a lot of us are staying at home. So because of this work from home thing, everyone got a lot of time spending with themselves already. Before that, maybe you go out social with each other, right? So now everyone's stuck at home and people started to do more exercise. But without proper equipments and also proper personal trainer, some of them they feel quite lost whether am I doing it right or wrong or anything. So I would like to ask, like, how many of you actually warm up before you start exercise? 这里有多少人有 warm up 的？
你们懂 warm up 是什么吗？
热身。
你们打羽球之前有没有热身的？So what sport before sport do you guys doing warm up? Elaine, do you warm up before you start your workout? I start my exercise for MCO.
Yeah, correct. So
That's
Elaine
good.
was like me lah. I also started
totally
exercise.
different actually, I'm totally different. When MCO period I lessen my exercise worry about going to the gym room.
Oh yeah.
I did a quick one warm up. Quick one.
Okay.
Kind of quick warm up is that?
Later we will brief what could be right or wrong about the quick one. Okay, so besides of like warm up, how many of you actually do cool down after the exercise? 这里有多少人做完运动之后，你们有做 cool down 的吗？有吗？
Cool down.
I think very seldom lah.
Cool down.
After that I run for 30 minutes, then I will cool down. I slow down the speed because I'm more on the treadmills. So actually my speed is slowly climb out like slowly 4, 5, 6, 7 until 12 is my max. Then slowly I will cool down for like using 5 minutes or 10 minutes to cool down slowly decreasing the speed. That's my way to cool down.
Yeah, that's the best way of cooling down after a cardio session. It's very good.
But I also having a problem that I carry weights, right? When I carry weights, after I carry weights, I just finish everything and throw away. I didn't do any cool down. Is it correct, Ashana?
For carrying weight, it is important to do cool down, but a different kind. So when you go for cardio, you walk, you elevate the treadmill. After that, you go down and you slow down the pace until you finally stop. It's good for cardio. But if you're using weights for strengthening your muscles, post-exercise, you need to do stretching. Very good cool down for your muscles.
A lot of them, even though I didn't do any stretching after my weights carry. That's why I tell you the truth.
Pre-exercise stretchings?
Pre-exercise definitely. Yeah,
Then
definitely. At least 5 minutes. I do at least 5 minutes to get my body temperature up first before I do everything. Even though I run or swim, normally I will do that.
that's very good thing. Yes.
Okay, so without further ado, so we will just jump into the topic. So, what is the common wrong exercise that people do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So skipping warm up, stretching, and cool down is very common. No matter who you are, you're a random person or you are working in a healthcare line, you know about the benefits, but you still don't do because it's the mindset.
Are you the one, Shana?
I am one of them because I don't prefer stretching, but I prefer lifting and cardio. So yeah, I am one of them.
I see.
I think we
Oh,
all are.
yes.
Okay,
No, I think we
I
all
know you can do 一字马. Right?
Yeah. I got
Before
very good
before
flexibility.
before you start your workout, do you do that?
Uh, Usually I will start it slow. So before I really open until split, I will do like a half one first, and then like more, and then lastly it will be the split. If straight away I goes to the split, all the way, wow, my thigh no need gone already.
You should show them how you split
No,
actually.
no. Later. Stay tuned. We are going to open our TikTok account soon. Then from there I
Okay.
show. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay. So speaking of warm up, so back in my taekwondo days, I was a taekwondo player. All right. So I was doing like super fast jumping jack for my warm up. Is it okay?
Well, jumping jack is a very good warm up, but not a fast one because
Ah.
jumping jack in a like slow pace is very good, especially for before you do your cardio, before you jog, before you go on a treadmill and whatever. It's very good. But you need to know if you're doing it very fast, high pace, you're gonna hurt your knee, you're gonna hurt your ankle, and for people who are a little overweight, they're gonna hurt their back because the pressure that's going to your joints gonna be a lot when you do it in a fast pace.
Yeah, especially involve
Yeah.
jumping, right?
Exactly, your ankle and knee could be in a terrible crying. Yeah.
Okay, another thing I was noticing because of the MCO, right, I cannot like find a PT in my house. I was so scared to let people come into my house lah. But and when I followed all those online exercise video, I found that I was like looking a bit weird. I will try to record myself at the side lah, but eventually something will be like off if I compare myself with the person in the video. So is it like normal or what was wrong about that?
Okay, so when you're doing an exercise, especially following all these HIIT workouts, all these, for example, like Tabata and what sort of exercise like Zumba and whatever, if you're using it like from online, just doing it alone, nobody's gonna observe you. If you're doing it wrong, you will feel weird. Why? Because you're using an improper technique, which is a lot of people do, and at the end of the day, they get injured. Yeah.
I
So it's
see.
all about technique, poor technique.
Means that I misuse the technique and I very easy to injure myself also, right?
Yes, correct. Because if the technique is wrong, basically you're using different muscles to do the movement for you. So
I
what you're going to
see.
do is rather than activating the correct muscle for yourself in order to do the exercise, but then you're activating the wrong muscle and you're going to overuse the wrong muscle over time until you get the pain.
I see.
Yeah. So technique is very important.
Okay, so here is the question. What are the most common exercise that are done wrongly?
Yes, let's go. All right, so we are looking at sit up. How many people here likes to do sit up on a daily basis? Eh, all for the six
How
pack.
how many years having six packs?
Yeah.
Last time I have now only one pack.
Ayo.
Oh,
6 in
family
1.
pack.
Family pack,
6
yeah.
in 1.
Family pack, yes.
Family
So,
pack.
how many?
I like lah.
Sit-ups.
I like to do half one.
Halfway. Okay.
Halfway one.
Yeah, so sit up I think is a very, very, very common exercise people do in the gym, at home, and yeah, at home and also gym. But are you doing it correctly? Do you have any pain like after doing that? More pain? So you need to know. You can see the picture here. So the picture is already showing what is wrong and what is right. So we need to know. When we do sit up, we always have to use our abs, completely our abs, not the neck muscle. So for the first picture and the second picture, you're using your neck to initiate the movement for sit up. So that's where you're gonna stress too much on your neck and hurt yourself. So you see the below picture, your back should be straight, and most importantly, the neck should be in neutral position, and you use 100% core muscle. Yeah. Okay. So
No
Kia, do you
wonder
do?
sometimes I feel like my neck hurt a little bit when I do sit up. I notice I usually my pose will be something similar this way.
Okay, that
I
means
thought
you're
I
using.
protect my neck
No,
because I
no,
hold like this.
no. Actually, you're not protecting. You're actually hurting yourself, especially the
Ah,
neck. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Speaking of sit up, I actually had a patient that having like sleep disc condition or like this bulging condition. I feel worried when they do sit up because, like you said, it could be using wrong muscle group, right? So,
Yes.
is it something that we should concern when we have this sleep disc? Should we do sit up?
Yes, I think sleep disc patients or disc bulging itself, you should be very cautious. So we have alternative workouts. Something like sit up is gonna activate your abs. So for patients who have disc bulging and also disc protruded all the way out, what you can do instead of sit up, you can do crunches, stomach crunches.
Mm.
Yeah. So when you do crunches, you're still gonna activate the muscles, but you're not gonna hurt your spine. Yeah.
I see.
Yes. So
All
we
right,
have
next one.
alternate always. Yep.
Oh yeah. We
Not.
have. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
All
All
right.
right. So, moving on to squatting, I think this is the most favorite exercise for every woman out there.
Yes.
Yes, because we love to be in shape, right? Yeah, so how many people are doing it right and how many people are doing it wrong? So, let's talk about the techniques. Okay, so most common squatting exercise mistake is not going fully down. Okay, most important thing is your knee should be 90 degrees and not exceeding the toe level when you're doing the exercises. Okay, and your knees should be shoulder width apart. So you need to open up. Some people are very shy. They like to the knees should be very close to each other, like very shy when you do the squatting. It shouldn't be that way. Just free yourself, open up shoulder width, and go all the way down, but maintain the back straight all the way down.
It's like
Yes.
imagine you're sitting on a chair, like
Yes.
ah.
Actually, that is a very good idea, Kia. Thank you for letting
Mm.
me that idea for the beginner. For beginners who are going to do squatting, okay, you can start with the initial position, put a chair at the back. You try to sit on the chair, but once you already feel the chair a bit, you get up. And then go down up to the chair and get up. So that way you can train a little bit for your muscles and your back. After that, you can be a pro lah.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Okay, so next one.
Whoo, push up. Also very common. Yeah, push up.
How many
Actually,
of you like to do push up?
for all the arms.
I before I really look like study how to do push-up. I was doing like exactly as the photo, the first one. This is me, like before I
Okay.
really study.
I think initially we are all like that lah, because we never train our core muscles to hold the body for that position, and we're gonna do 10 repetitions. Your core muscle gonna get tired and your back muscle gonna activate and like just slant down like that.
I
So the
see.
hand position is very important for you to not hurt your shoulders actually. And also the back.
So we should like feel our shoulder like gap each other, right?
Yes, should be the elbow should be together lah. So as you can see at the picture here, the elbow should be in an A shape, not a T shape. So
But
when
how
you
could
see
we
the
tell
the
if
hand,
we are,
mhm.
because
You can
this is
always
like
feel your
from
joint.
other.
No, dear. You can always feel the angle of your hand. If your hand is open up this much, you definitely know, okay, that is too much. So you just lower it down. Yeah.
I
So use
see.
okay, call it medical term, use your joint proprioception.
Yeah.
Of the joint position to just correct the posture lah, before
I
doing the
see.
exercise. Yeah.
I see. Because I actually definitely can tell one if you feel like it's too much out
Too
there.
open. Yes.
Keep it inwards.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes,
now
correct.
the next one, my favorite.
Yeah, plank. Oh wow, also my favorite.
Ah.
Yes. Plank, I think nowadays is a trend to do plank. And there are many types of plank people do. There are also challenges to do. 1 minute plank,
Yeah.
2 minutes plank, 3 minutes plank. Yeah. So the common mistake I think is very obvious lah. Your lower back muscles are too much activated. The abs are very weak to hold the body. And another mistake is your hip too high.
Ah.
Yes. This one I would suggest now. Let's say if you're gonna do plank exercise, definitely do it in front of a mirror so that you can see yourself. If you have somebody to look, whatever you are doing is way better. Yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
All right. Next one.
Nice. Lunges. It's my favorite. Yay. So lunges is something similar to squatting as well. You need to know the back position should be straight, okay? And the knee position, you can see at the first picture there. The knee pointing forward, right? Yes. When the knee pointing forward, you will have a lot of pain on the kneecap after you do the exercise. Maybe 3 repetition, 5 repetition, you have a lot of pain at the front part of your knee. Why? Because the position is wrong. So instead of activating your quads, your thigh muscle, you're actually using your patella tendon, the quadricep tendon, to hold the weight. So you're gonna have a lot of pain. Yes, even for squatting, if we notice just now, the knee shouldn't exceed the toe level. Yeah.
So I explain a bit for the maybe some of us don't know what is patella and quadricep tendons. It's a very small muscle in front of our kneecap. So basically, this is a very tiny muscle. You're give up on your large quadricep means your big bulk type muscle, and the balik you try to use a very small muscle to help to
Yeah. Tendon.
hold
Yeah,
the
correct.
exercise.
Yeah. So if you are doing lunges very actively, there's jumping lunges, it's like you do lunges, you jump and land in lunge position and you jump again. So need to be very careful. If you're having pain at the knee, that means you're doing it in the wrong technique. You should feel the burn on your thigh. Yeah.
Actually, I don't really encourage to do that jumping and squatting if you are not a pro yet, because it's
Yes, correct.
very easy to get injured.
Yeah, true. So as long as you are trained, you have the proper technique and proper form of performing the exercise, you're good to go.
Yeah, have to
Yes.
do it slowly lah, like stationary first, and then after that can start to go to a more high impact one.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so speaking of all this, so just now we have mentioned like it's very easy to injure yourself and la 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 la. So if we are doing it in the wrong kind of way, so how to know we are doing it wrongly if we don't have someone to see us, or maybe even with we record down the whole process, but you are not an expert, so you could find it very difficult to notice which part that I was doing wrongly in the exercise. So
Mhm.
these are the signs to show that you are actually doing it wrongly.
Yes.
So the first one, Shana.
Yes, you don't feel it where you should. For example, like just now, you do squatting. So rather than feeling the burn at your thigh and your glutes is our back, okay? Instead of feeling it there, you feel it at your lower back and your
Mm.
knee. Your knee. Okay?
Mm.
That's because you're doing it wrong. You're exceeding the knee, exceeding the toe level, and your back is not straight. Yeah. So improper usage of muscle over time, over repetitive, you do 10 reps, 15 reps, some people go 45 reps, right? So
Mm.
basically overusing all the wrong muscles. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one patient now, especially
Mhm.
she also complained a lot of pain over the knee, but uh, eventually I found out it's because of she liked to do squat.
Oh, I see. Not
Yeah.
only squat lah. If let's say you are
Mm.
going for something like plank, instead of
Mhm.
feeling your abs burn, you feel your shoulder pain and then your lower back pain. That means you're already distributing the wrong technique already. You when you
That's
do
me.
plank, you don't have shoulder pain.
Yeah,
Planks,
that's me.
yeah. So need to take note that one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. The other side?
Yeah, in pain during and after exercise. This one I think is very important key pointer.
Yeah.
When we do exercise, it's normal for us to feel soreness, and post exercise is normal for us to feel how to say it is soreness, but then it's not
Mm.
pain. So when
Ah.
you should know that it's oh my god, I'm doing the wrong exercise and it's like causing me pain, you should know. If you have sharp pain during the exercise and after the exercise, that means you should stop the exercise, like completely stop the exercise.
I
Yeah.
see. Is there
So
any like a duration to know that like for how many days if I have this soreness is normal, how many days exceeding will be like abnormal?
yes, yes, of course, we have the indication. Usually, post exercise, we call it DOMS. In physio term,
Mm.
we call it DOMS. We call it delay onset muscle soreness.
Ah.
Okay, yeah, delay onset muscle soreness is very normal and it's okay to have it for 3 days.
Means that
Anything
after
more than 3 days, yes, correct.
mm,
3 days after your exercise, anything that's more than 3 days is considered slightly abnormal. You should get yourself checked.
I
Yeah,
see. Okay.
yeah. So you should avoid lah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the
Not
last
getting
time.
the result desired. I think a lot of people are in this category. Not getting the result desired.
Yeah,
Correct.
actually, more and more people are like signing for gym nowadays. They want to achieve health because of the pandemic. Everyone wants to get good health because
Yes.
if you have like chronic diseases, you are exposed to a higher risk of more severe cases.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people they start to like go for the gym, but when they are in the gym, they are not actually paying attention, like full focus on the exercise they're doing. Maybe they are like scrolling with the phone, and maybe taking pictures and like minding their own business, but while doing the exercise, like maybe they are picking weights. So,
Yes.
hmm. So I guess
Correct. Correct.
that's also a quite funny thing that I see for them to
Yeah.
maybe could cause them to not getting the results they want. No?
Yeah, it is funny and it's kind of sad, because you're investing your time And for people who go to gym with personal trainers, you're investing your money. And it's also about your health. If you're going to do something that's not going to benefit the health, then I think it's very sad lah. So usually to get the result that you desire, right, exercise should be done with the correct technique and correct program. The importance of the repetitions, the whole sets, and also how many sets that you're doing. So you should be able to see the results. So for example, if you want to get a good shape on the lower body, you're doing the squats, but then you rather than getting the shape, you're getting the pain. So you need to consider a lot. But nowadays, even though with PT having a personal trainer, people are still in pain because I feel like people are not doing much of stretching.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So from here, I actually noticed that some of our patients they will say like I went to like physio courses and they teach me about like physio strengthening exercise, and I tend to do it every single day, and afterwards I feel a lot of pain. So I think this is something to pay attention also, right?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Mm.
I think, yes, this is what I think. You are over exercising. Okay. We should all know that exercise is good, but the amount of exercise that we do, is it correct, is it good, or is it not good? Exercise, okay, let's be simple lah. Eating healthy food, okay, you're eating this particular diet, you should take care of the amount what you're eating, the amount of carbo, the amount of protein that you're taking, blah blah blah. So there's amount. Even for medicines we have the dosage. So for exercise also we have some kind of dosage, the amount of exercise we do. When we do strengthening exercise, you're using the muscle, strengthening the muscle, putting pressure on the muscle. So when you do this, you definitely need rest. Yeah,
Correct.
so if you're doing your strengthening exercise every single day, not recommended. Stretching, yes, because you're gonna loosen up the muscle throughout the day after all the activities, yes. But strengthening, you need to be careful. Let's say you're doing the strengthening exercise for 3 days continuously. Don't forget to give your muscle a break. Maybe one day, yeah, 1 day or 2 days, then after that you continue again. Yeah, and then for people who like to go to gym, you can, yeah, there are like leg day, chest day, arms day, bicep day. You see how they like split it into days. So let the muscle recover. So by the time you go next week to the gym for the next session, already repeating the leg day. So over exercise is not good.
Okay, so from here, you can this is for the crowd lah. All of you can like note down which part of your body actually ache after workout, because just now we have already like described all those exercise and like maybe wrong techniques and all those, then it can bring you to pain, right? So from the comment section down, you can just leave if you have any kind of pain after workout, you can let us know, we will give you an answer for that. Okay.
Yes, let us know. So Kya, I got a question for you.
Oh yes, yes.
Do you know what is the importance of warm up and cool down?
Oh,
We
just
mentioned
now you
it's good, but we don't know why it's important.
it's for our muscle to gain its flexibility, like before we start to do, like let all the
Yes,
blood to pump in, and for it
yes,
to, yeah, right, to avoid
correct.
maybe inflammation.
Yes, it's true, it's true, it's true. I'm so glad that you know.
I'm paying attention, okay.
Okay, good. So it's for improving all the blood circulation, the oxygen level. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so if we are doing all those wrong techniques, like we mentioned just now, like skipping your warm up and you're doing it wrongly, and maybe you're doing it too much, and what
Yes.
is the possible outcome?
Yeah, let's see. So, sprain or strain. Okay. Sprain or strain, usually people think, oh, I will only get it when I do a sudden movement or sudden twisted ankle, I get this sprain. It's not like that. Even without doing stretching, okay, let's say you are going for long jumps, you're going to long jump, but then you never do stretching. So,
Mm,
never elongate the muscle, never warm up the muscle and stuff like that, right? And then you
mm,
straight away go jump and land. So the sudden
mm.
movement, your muscle, your tendons, your ligaments are not ready. So definitely they're gonna sprain. Yeah. So differentiate between the sprain and strain. Sprain only happens to ligament. Ligament is a soft tissue that connects bone to bone.
Mm,
Okay. So basically strain will happen to muscles or tendon.
I
So from
see.
here, what we can see is the muscle. So the white thing that goes down all the way to the heel is the tendon.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, I have a story to share.
Oh yeah.
So there was one day I did stretching every single day after, especially after I work. So
Mhm.
that's one day that I think I accidentally had a something knocked on my Achilles tendon that I didn't really pay attention to.
Mhm.
Then after the stretching I do, it's a quite intense stretching. Like every day I was doing a quite intense one so I can do split ma. But the other day morning when I wake up from the bed, I have a very, very bad strain on my Achilles tendon. I cannot like lay my
Mm.
feet down on the floor
I
because it's
see.
so
Okay.
pain. I rated like a 8 to 9 out of 10. Very, very, very pain.
Okay. So I think what you did to yourself is very wrong because you already hit your tendon to somewhere, right? So
But I
when you
didn't really notice lah.
yeah, if you already have like a micro injury, okay, at that
Mm.
particular area, you need to
Mm.
rest the place. So
Mm.
you're supposed to rest your ankle. So by doing
Mm.
overstretching, you're gonna increase the blood flow more to that area, causing more inflammation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So next day, more pain.
I cannot walk properly.
Yeah, definitely. It won't be able to like move as much, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, because in pain already. Yeah. Okay. So next one.
All right, muscle cramps. So I
Mm.
think if you're already overdoing your exercises, you will have muscle cramps. Why? Usually, muscle cramps, when we do workouts, we use the electrolytes in our body. Okay,
Mm.
so when we use up all the electrolytes, we need to top up. Like some people like to drink 100 plus, normal water also can. Yeah, that is very important. So when you don't get enough supply and then you overdo your exercise, you're gonna get muscle cramps. And also cold,
Mm.
cold also can make your muscle like cramp. I think most of the people will have cramp on the calf.
Mm.
On the calf, I think it's very
Especially
very common.
when they sleep at night. I receive a lot of like complaint. They're saying like, I will have this muscle cramp like suddenly during
Yes.
midnight that disturb me from sleeping.
Yeah, actually, that one, there's a way to like reduce the risk before night. I mean, like before people sleep, go to bed, right? Especially during rainy seasons, huh?
Mm.
You can use hot shower or hot pack to put on your calf. Okay, put it and then do just some hot oil, rub it on your calf and everything. Get the muscle all warm up, and you put socks on. Definitely will
Mm.
reduce the night cramps. It's a very good
Mm.
tips though.
I see.
Yeah.
I will introduce something when you have a very bad cramp. You try to imagine this is your feet, all right? So when you're having a damn bad cramp, you try to pull
Yes.
your toes backward to stretch your
Yeah.
calf. Mm.
Correct. Correct. But
Mm-hmm.
can cause a lot of pain lah because the muscles when muscle cramps. Okay, our muscle works like a rubber band. Okay, when your muscle
Mm.
cramp is like pulling together. So what you're gonna do when you're gonna try to release it, you're gonna have a lot of pain. But try to maintain the pain and release it as much as possible. And then the next day, try to get it all warm up. Use hot shower or hot pack, but hot pack not too hot lah. Yeah, not too hot until you burn yourself. So yeah.
Okay. So next one.
Yeah, we talked about inflammation. Yes. How to know if the swelling that you're having in your particular body, is it inflammation or just a normal swelling? How to know? So we have a few key points that can help us to know, am I having inflammation or just a normal swelling? So
So from the crowd lah. This one is for the crowd. So
yes.
if you are like, if you heard of this term inflammation, so what will you be expecting to see when you heard of this inflammation? If the doctor tell you, oh, you are having an inflammation, what are you expecting to see? Okay, so I will answer this. You're expecting to see redness because a lot of blood going to that side where it's inflamed. And also you will have swelling. So not all swelling is inflammation. You need to see have this redness, and also you will feel the heat. And also the last one is the pain.
Yes, correct. So when you have pain, let's say you play tennis or you play golf, so you feel pain at your elbow. Very common. But you need to know, is the pain normal? Am I having inflammation? So we know the term golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, right? So you can touch one side of your elbow to see. Touch it, hold it. If you're feeling it warm, compare to both sides. So let's say your right side, oh, is warm and it's painful. Your left side is not warm. So that's when you know like you're having inflammation. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
So we are answering the scoliosis exercises. As last week topic, we had also covered a little bit about scoliosis. So
Yes.
for this session, we will try to introduce what is the exercise that we can do if we are having this condition to help us to maintain a more straighter curve and also a more healthy muscle distribution.
Okay. All right. So just showing, basically we think scoliosis is just the spine that is curved. Okay. We need to know how many muscles are holding the spine, that's around the spine, that involves all together. When scoliosis happens, when the curve is not normal, all these muscles will be affected. One side will be tight, one side will be weak and like overstretched. So these are the muscles from the outside. So the next one is going deeper inside. Still, we have a lot of muscles along, and these are the muscles that really like hold the spine in position. We call it paraspinal actually. One word. Yeah. So let's see, mechanism of scoliosis. I think we have already discussed about this in detail in our previous episode. So I'm just gonna go very fast. So imagine this is a very simple curve, C curve, alright? So the part that is like inside of the C is like tight. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna stretch the muscle, stretch open that particular area, correct? And the side that is elongated, you need to strengthen the muscle. Okay. Yeah, so this is like very basic one. We're gonna just go for basic one because if we go in detail, there's a lot to discover about scoliosis. A lot.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's like imagine this feel is the strap that holding the towel. So the muscle here is so tight, so tense. That's why it pulls the towel until the tip already bent. Yeah. So what we need to do to counter the curve, we need to let here all the muscles here to be strong so that the tip can back into the center.
Yes.
All right.
Correct. Okay, so these are the very, very basic scoliosis stretching exercises. So let's say knee to chest. It's very important to know, like knee to chest, we have double knee to chest and we have single knee to chest. So let's say you're having curve. Your curve is on your lumbar region, your lower back region. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna do just single knee to chest stretching, which means it will only stretch one part of the lower back. Okay, so you need to know the condition that you're having so that you can actually plan the exercise. And the child pose is very good stretching exercise. Even people without scoliosis can do it. It's very good for the lower back. Yes. And also the QL stretching, quadratus lumborum. Yes. This one is also more focused on lower back curvatures. Yeah. Okay. The next one, yay. This is basic exercises for strengthening, okay, to strengthen the muscle and stability, especially the bird and dog, right? If your muscles imbalance are like too bad, you cannot do bird and dog in like as good as the one in the picture.
You mean me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Because why? Because your muscles are already imbalanced. So you need to have the balanced muscle to do it in a proper way. Okay. And also mobility, like cat and camel. You're gonna mobilize your joint up and down. Yes, up and down, which is very good. And alternate Superman is actually strengthening exercises that you can do. So when you lift up your right, actually something same with the bird and dog, but then you do it lying down. That's strengthening.
I found the alternate Superman quite similar to swimming, right? A little bit lah. So,
Yes, correct.
so for scoliosis patient, is it good we suggest the patient to go for swimming?
Yes, swimming is actually very good for people with scoliosis, low back pain, and also knee pain, knee arthritis. We call it knee arthritis, right? It's very good because the moment you get your body inside the swimming pool, the buoyancy of the water is gonna just reduce the pressure that's going to your joint. And when you water has its own resistance, right? So when you do the exercise like walking inside the water will help to reduce the pain on your joint and also strengthen all the muscles that you're using to walk.
I
Yeah,
see.
it's a very good one actually.
So it sounds like if I have a very obese patient, a
Mm-hmm.
very weighty patient, if they have joint issue, so is it advisable to ask them to walk inside the pool? Like you said, it's
Yes.
to
Yes, it's very good alternative rather than asking them to walk on normal place. Just ask them to
mm.
walk inside the swimming pool because the resistance and the buoyancy is very good actually. Yeah.
Wow, I hope this MCO could end sooner.
I think now like can lah because you get double dose. Don't be anti-vaxxers. Get double dose and just go do all the stuff you want to do. Should be fine.
Okay, so we move
Okay.
on.
Yes, so let's look at the complicated advanced scoliosis exercises. So this is one of the very advanced one lah, because you focus a lot on all the structures like full body structure. Okay. So what you can see here is basically putting a towel at the lower back to open up the right side. The right side of the
Wow.
lower back. Yeah.
Wow,
Kind
this
of
is
complicated.
so complicated. I think
Yes,
this one
that's
should
why.
be done with PT or like Shana. So with a proper physio trainer will be
Yes.
better for us to achieve the advanced scoliosis exercise because it's so like we need to put a chair and stool, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
and you look at the indications are already complicated. You really need to know what muscles are you going to stretch, what muscles are you going to activate, and which position should be like how high it is, how low it is. So it's very advanced. That's why I say if we get into scoliosis at exercise, you can go very deep. So we try to keep it simple here.
I
So
see.
yeah, this is one of it. And this one is very good. This one is very good. So for people who have like this kind of curvature, right? So it's curving to the left. Can do this on a daily basis at home. When you're sitting down, you put your arm on something higher. All right. So this is the left side. So she's putting her left arm higher, which means she's opening up the left side of the body, of the spine. Okay. But as I told before, you need to know what your curvature is really like, and then you can plan something out like this. So get advised first lah. So this is like daily basis, which is very good.
Yeah, this one, Grace, take note. Okay, next one.
All right, and this is more to squat technique lah. We have a lot of research about scoliosis exercises, so this is one of them, which is same. She's having curve to the left side a little. So what she's doing, hold the right hand lower and the left hand a little higher. So what you're gonna do basically, when you hold higher, you're gonna stretch open the higher angle. So it's gonna help to activate the muscles on the right side and also stretch the muscle on the left side here. So yeah, it's very important to know. Okay, yes, this one. I like this one because it's strengthening and also stability exercise. So when she's sitting on the gym ball, we just think, oh, she's just sitting on the gym ball. What we do not notice is she's trying to stabilize her body while pulling the resistant band backwards to activate the upper back muscle. Yeah. So you need to notice that. So this one is stability exercise incorporated with the strengthening exercise. So you see, she's stretching open the left arm and pulling the right arm.
I
Yeah,
see.
yeah, it's fun.
Wow.
Quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of details. So, as we can see from here, you note the date, it's November 2013, 2014, and 2015. We definitely see the difference in degrees, but it takes a lot of time. Yeah, a lot of time, but with the proper technique of exercises and proper healthcare guidance, definitely can get the curvature a little bit strict. Yeah.
So scoliosis is not a short-term battle. It's
No,
a
it takes a
lifelong.
lot of time. Yes, a lot of time to, you know, because our muscles will be relaxing in the state that they want to relax. It's like how our body mechanic works. So if you're going to do something that's opposite, definitely you're going to have pain, soreness. So we cannot push the patient to do a lot of exercises, a lot of stretching, a lot of strengthening. So it's a very progressive thing lah. So it's going to take a lot of time. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so comes to the end of our topic. So any of you have any questions, you can always drop down in the comment below and we will answer for you.
Yay.
Any questions?
Okay. Any questions? 28 years. I never do exercise thanks to this MCO too. Too boring. I started to do exercise. Wow, so good, so good. I'm so glad out of boring, you develop a very good habit. Wow, that's a very impressive thing though. Good, good, good.
Any other questions?
Any other questions?
还是我要问华语吗？有什么问题要问的吗？关于运动的话，或者刚刚我们讲英文有什么听不明白的，想要我们再解释用华语再讲一次的，你们都可以来问我们这些问题哦，可以在评论这边发问哦。Oh, I have seen this. Mika Furumoto. So, what's your advice for people working long hours on computer? Shana, what's your advice?
This is a very good question. My advice is if you're facing your computer too much, get a break. Force yourself to get a break. How? Drink a lot of water. Okay? Okay, first tips. First tips. Drink a lot of water, you're going to go to the washroom. Let's say 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You get the break, which is very important. And set alarm on your phone. 30 minutes once, do stretching. Yes. So drinking water and setting alarm gets you a very good break time for you to run to the washroom, get back, do your stretching, and get back on work. Yeah.
Yeah. So I speak a little bit about computer setup lah. So to provide us a more ergonomic workplace, we shall set our monitor eye level so that you don't bend your neck too much and look down too much. Then it will give you a lot of pressure to your neck. And the other thing is you can always, if you are using a laptop, you can always purchase yourself an external keyboard and mouse so that your elbow is always keep 90-degree and keep it to yourself, not like this angle up. Then you will use a lot of strength from your shoulder. And also for your chair, you can have it like a 90-degree or slightly slanted to the back is okay. Lastly will be your feet. You should keep your feet on the floor always. If you're having a higher chair and table, let's say you're a cute short person, then you can always have a footrest. You can put a stool to rest your feet so that your pelvic is always balanced up, and that will avoid you from crossing your leg often.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. I agree.
So, hello, Mika. Mika is a very tall lady.
Yeah,
Very
correct.
tall lady. I
Correct.
think the most important part is adjust the table height.
Yes.
I think
But
she
I
at
tell
the
you,
table is too low. Yeah.
no matter how proper your posture is, like being in front of computer for too long definitely gonna hurt because our human body is naturally not meant to be in one position for so long.
Yeah,
So yeah,
correct.
try to move a lot, stretching. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So actually, after 30 minutes of computers, you need to do 1 minute of neck exercise to uphold your conditions lah.
Yes, correct. At least like do to three times. Three times should be fine. At least lah. Some people will say I'm so busy, I forgot to do stretching. No. Set alarm on your phone. Time to stretch. Okay. Are we allowed to dancing? Oh yes. Why not? Actually dancing is very good for your cardio.
Mm-hmm.
But depends lah. If you're gonna do ballet, it's not gonna go for any cardio lah. Yeah, something like Zumba, hip hop dance. So that will be a lot more. Yeah.
I should change my chair to a better one.
Why the chair too straight, too soft?
Or too hard?
Yeah, too hard.
But for Suanna, for her condition, she's having scoliosis lah. So for dancing, I would advise you to go for some slow pace first, instead of like wow b-boy ground move, fast pace.
Correct. I agree. Correct. Get a gaming chair like Grace. Hola. Wow.
Any more questions?
Too cheap. Oh wow.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a very good one.
Yes.
Shana.
Very big question. Yes. For the neck, just like how we told just now, you do stretching for the neck, look up and down, left and right, side to side, all the stretchings. And for the lower back, most importantly, because the moment you sit down for too long, all the body weight pressure goes to your lower back. What you can do, you can try to just put your hand up, stretch your body. Yeah, I'm gonna go out of the camera. And this one, stretch all the way. It's a good mobilizing though. Even though you're sitting, you're still able to move your low back. And another one is moving your body down and up and down and up like that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, flexing your spine.
Yes,
Yeah.
flexing the spine up and down, and then you can just turn your body, stretch one side, and then turn to the other side and stretch another side. Yeah,
So I'll
so that
show a
kind
bit
of things. Yes.
for the flexing spine one. So let's say this is the spine. So you push it in and out and push it in
Yes.
and out. So the whole spine will try to mobilize.
Mobilize, and also the
Yeah.
muscles will move lah. Okay, and depends, if you are sitting down on the floor or like low, then it will be difficult. If you're sitting on a chair, you can just push your body away from the chair. Okay, cross your leg and stretch. Cross your leg. How to say? I can't even demonstrate. Like you cross your leg and then you just bend down. So it's something like we call it piriformis stretching, but in a sitting position.
I know what you said. All right. Wait a moment.
Okay,
Let me
can.
see whether I can whether I can see I can demonstrate for you.
Yeah.
But I'm in my short pants though.
Me too. I totally understand. Yes,
One moment,
cross the
let
leg
me
like
bend.
that. Yes.
Is my screen showing?
Yes,
So you
correct,
cross
correct.
and then
Cross
you
and
bend
bend down.
forward.
Yes, bend down. You will feel the stretch, and then you can
Yeah.
go back up, cross the other leg and do the stretching. Yeah, all this you can do when you're sitting for your classes, for your office work, for a long period of
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
Yes,
this
correct.
feels so good.
Yes. No, right?
All right.
Yes. Thank you for the demo, Kia. I appreciate
No
it.
problem.
Yes. Any other questions?
If there's no other question, then we
Most
will
welcome.
move on to the excited part of today.
Yes.
So from here, I'll pass the following to our MC Grace. Grace, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. So thank you for the sharing today, Shana and Kia. Did a really good job on sharing the basics exercises. Yeah, what can we do and what we can't do. Yep.
Yes.
So let's move on to the next session. So our next session will be our lucky draw. So can we have the spinning wheel up on the screen, please? Okay, so there's quite a few participants today. So let's spin the wheel right now. Let's see who's the lucky winner of this week. And it's... Yep, Sui Kim. Congratulations.
Congrats!
Congratulations.
So are you here in the live right now? You can type in the comment box and let us know whether are you here. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. So our live has come to an end today. Well, thank you everyone for joining us this week. So our next topic would be crooked teeth and underdeveloped jaw. So we are very happy that we have invited Dr. Ong Yi Woon to share this topic with us next Friday. So I'll see you guys next Friday, 9 p.m. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so our next topic will be crooked teeth and underdeveloped jaw. If anyone had this concern about your teeth, they are not aligned and maybe they look a bit weird, then definitely welcome you to join our next talk. So we will
这
see
一
you
期比较
guys.
精彩了，我们找到一个睡眠医学牙医来跟我们分析一下，如果我们牙龈不整会对身体有什么影响，还有他的 jaw， 这个医生比较特别，有很多人他有那种 sleep apnea 的问题，其实都关于牙龈跟我们的牙齿的问题的。So 希望下一期可以早点来参加，有什么问题也可以在 inbox 那边跟我们讲一下。OK， So thank you for everyone joining today. So 我们下个星期见，大家晚安。
拜拜，
大家晚安，Good night.
Bye.